Tuesday is May Day, May 1st, also known as International Workers' Day, a holiday that celebrates workers' rights and achievements of organized labor, such as the 8-hour workday. This year, the Occupy Wall Street campaign is hoping to mobilize tens of thousands of people across the country under the general slogan, "General Strike, No Work, No Shopping, Occupy Everywhere." Events are planned in 125 cities. The Occupy campaign plans to protest in 99 targets alone in Midtown Manhattan, including the offices of JP Morgan Chase and Bank of America. Activists gathered last Thursday in New York City's Union Square to announce plans for the massive May Day protests that will include immigrant groups, workers, unions, members of Occupy Wall Street. Chris Silvera's Secretary General of Teamsters Local 808.
We want the immigrant community. We want Teamsters. We want laborers. We want the RSDWU. We want the United Food and Commercial Workers. This is a day that should be represented by hundreds of thousands marching like they did in 1886. We have to turn back the clock on Mr. Romney, on Mr. Obama, on the Congress, on Mario Cuomo, on Bloomberg, and the 99% has to get their share.
And tomorrow's actions, which are going to be decentralized all over the city, in a way is saying, let's take back the city and call it our city instead of being the city that belongs to the 1%. And so it's a bit like saying, let's have our city and make it our city. And of course, one of the instances where that happened most emphatically was back in the Paris Commune of 1871. And so
what was the Paris Commune of 1871?
The Paris Commune was an uprising against the government and an attempt to create an alternative form of urban governance in Paris in 1871 under conditions of war and the like. And of course it was ruthlessly suppressed, as we see going on in Syria right now, in Homs and places, so these urban movements can sometimes work and sometimes they get savagely repressed.
Moving forward from the Paris Commune, you talk about the right to the city. What does that mean?
The right to the city means who has the right to New York City? Who can affect things here? Who can really change life here? And when we talk about the power of the 1%, we're talking about an extremely powerful group that actually dominates much of investment in the city, much of rebuilding of the city. We have a billionaire mayor who allies with them, but it's hardly a city that is run by picture the homeless or the impoverished population. So in reclaiming the right to the city, what we're really trying to talk about is the way in which ordinary people can affect urban life and define a different kind of urban environment in which they're going to live.